This is Eddie Hearn, Match Unboxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Alright everyone, hope you're all doing fantastic. So there's an article here and I'll put it in the description box for you guys. Go have a read for yourself once this video is finished. And go have a read of it, come back, drop yourself a comment. Maybe you guys can pick up something that maybe I missed. If you are new to the channel and that as well, please click that subscribe button before you head on over there. Now, in this article, it's talking about, or it's giving us a bit of an update even, on the construction of the stadium, the 15,000-seater stadium in Saudi Arabia, in Diriyah, which is meant for December the 7th for Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr. rematch. Now, they're building it specifically for this event. I have heard that they may keep it around for a bit longer to maybe host some tennis or something in there. Again, it's just something that I heard. I don't know for a fact. And again, I don't know for a fact that they're even going to demolish it afterwards. But that's pretty much what I'm led to believe. But that's not really my concern. My concern is, are they going to finish it in the 7 to 8 weeks that are left? Now, if they can get it looking how it does in the digital imagery, it's going to look absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's going to look absolutely fantastic. For me, I love the buildings in like the Arab world. I've been to Morocco several times now, obviously because of my wife, although in Morocco everything looks half complete, to be honest with you. But they have like the beige stone walls and all that kind of thing, so it kind of blends into like the desert and whatever. It looks really, really nice, and that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this particular stadium. Although again, they call it a stadium, it's 15,000, but the O2 Arena, which is an arena, is 20,000. So that's a bit weird. I'm presuming because this one doesn't have a roof on it. Now, going by what they've done so far, they haven't done too much by the looks of it. Or maybe they're ahead of schedule, I don't know. But at the minute, it looks like they've made a start on one of the stands. So quite clearly the footings and that are okay for that part. And they've made a start on another stand. Now there's going to be 3 stands for spectators. And on the other side is going to be where the media is, the changing rooms, all that kind of stuff. And that as well. But once it's all completed, you put the lights on, the music and the atmosphere and what have you. It's going to be absolutely electric. It's going to look spectacular, that's for sure. Now, it's not long to go, is it? It really isn't long to go. Of course, these guys are building this stadium from scratch, literally from the ground up. How much it's going to cost, I have no idea whatsoever. But a lot, I would imagine, right? Now, ultimately, 15,000, it's not huge, but I'm presuming that they're doing 15,000 purely because of the time period that they have to get this completed. Because if they try and do much more than that, obviously they're going to need a lot longer for the footings and that to settle, to take the weight of however many people, the capacity of the crowd is going to be there. But 15,000, that's the kind of time period that they feel that they could build 15,000 and the footings will hold for obviously your health and safety reasons. If it was here in the UK, it'd probably take a hell of a lot longer for 15,000 stadium, wouldn't it? Because obviously we have like the damp weather, the cold weather, the rain, all that kind of thing. Whereas in Saudi, it's pretty humid over there and warm. So they put cement down there, it's going to be drying pretty quickly, right? So, as I said, just by the pictures, they haven't done too much. But as I said, maybe they're fully confident and they're ahead of schedule. I have no idea whatsoever. But the minute, if you was to walk there right now, you go, what, 7, 8 weeks to go? Are you sure you're going to complete this? Listen, I'm no construction expert whatsoever. I have worked at a brief period of time doing a little bit of construction, but not to that kind of extent. So my knowledge doesn't quite cover all that. Now, I know a lot of people are quite concerned about going over there. Obviously, there's been reports and that about some bombings going over there because of the political unrest. But those countries that are unhappy with Saudi, I don't know all the politics. Is it Yemen and Iran or something? Don't get on with Saudi. And whoever's doing the bombing is specifically for government-owned buildings or military bases. So it's not civilian, okay? So I wouldn't have thought that these people are coming over there to bomb this particular arena, okay, or the stadium, because this is nothing to do with the politics, right? So again, I wouldn't be too worried about it. And again, although thinking about that, was on Thursday last week, at the press conference, one of the reporters was speaking with Eddie Hearn, and I overheard Eddie Hearn saying how, well, this bombing happened like 2,000 miles away. So it's nowhere near Diriyah, which is where this stadium is being built. And I'm looking at him going, are you sure about this? Because the reports in the news said 180 miles. But if you look at say, go to the south point of Saudi Arabia, which is like the border of Yemen, and go right the way to the very, very top of Saudi Arabia, which is the furthest point of Saudi Arabia to the border of Iraq, that's 1,250 miles away. So quite where he's getting 2,000 miles, I don't know. Come on, Eddie, if you're going to blag it, at least make it a little realistic. But anyway, 180 miles away, it's a far enough, and it's to do with like military and government-owned places. So I would feel perfectly safe. For me, if Matchroom want to give me a ticket, pay for my flights, accommodation, no problem, I'll go over there. Because at the minute, it's a little bit out of my price range. For a front row, £10,500 ticket, that's out of my price range. I don't mind admitting that. Especially for one boxing match. Let's be honest, or one boxing event. Okay, how spectacular it is, 10.5 grand, no. If they want to give it to me for free, no problem. But for me, I'd love to go. I would really, really love to go. I think it's going to be a atmosphere and a night to never ever forget. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And as I said before, if they can get this arena built on time, which I'm presuming that they will, and they get it even close to looking what the digital imagery says that it's going to look like, it's going to look absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And Joshua, Matchroom, Andy Ruiz, and everybody on that undercard has got to be very, very thankful and extremely happy that they're doing all this specifically for that event. Absolutely fantastic. So anyway, that's what's going on at the minute. Just by going on the pictures, it doesn't appear that they've done too much. But I'm presuming that some of the hard work, so as far as the structure and the footings and that are all in place. Now it's a case of literally just building the blocks on top of it now, and everything should go up pretty quickly over the next few weeks, you would imagine. So anyway, if I get any more pictures and updates, I'll let you know. But for now, article in the description box. Go over there, have a read of it, come back here, drop your thoughts below as to what you think is going on. Are they on schedule or are they not? All that kind of good stuff. And as I said before, if you are new on in and if you're not subscribed, please make sure you do so. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up and subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.